he called me in to collaborate with him, and we came up with this magnificent piece of beef right here.
Shishito peppers, we grind those up and throw them in the blend with the mushrooms and everything.
Has a fried green tomato and pimento cheese.
We'll show you how they came up with the burger and what else they've got on the menu.
The food is really, really good, first of all.
The food is probably the number one thing.
The second thing is that I hate bars.
The ingredients are fresh and the menu's fun.
Lime Tree is perfect because it's a bar, but it's not.
I am hooked right now on the quinoa caprese salad.
I mean, I try to make really good food.
I pretty much get that once a week, if not more.
I always just try to get whatever's on special, and that's another cool thing about coming here is that there's always different foods that they're offering.
The staff is awesome. Every time we come here, it's like hanging out with your family that you enjoy hanging out with.
Well, the Lime Tree is sort of weird.
And it's owned by Chef Travis Taylor.
I like to make my own food.
And Kristen McLennan.
I do all of our craft cocktails. I do all of our milkshakes.
We specialize in sandwiches.
Okay.
That's our thing. And we make one of the best Reubens in town. We like to make good sandwiches. We like to make them messy.
Why?
I don't know. I just like to eat messy sandwiches.
So when Taylor heard about the James Beard Foundation's blended burger contest, he and friend RASUL Welch went to work.
There's a big push in the industry right now to not remove meat from our diets, but certainly make it possible for restaurants to use higher quality meats, and that involves reducing portion size a little bit. And so the James Beard Foundation suggested that restaurants try adding 30% of the mass would be mushroom, which at the end of the day doesn't reduce food cost at all, but it does make a really tasty burger.
The burger's seasoned with lemongrass, ginger, garlic. There's a little bit of 5 spice in there.
Lime Tree's burger placed in the top 20 out of hundreds of entries and received more than 90,000 votes. But the Lime Tree isn't just about food, it's also about culture.
I love the way that they support art.
The decor, I guess, like the first thing you would notice when you walk in is our mural.
There's always different artists' work on the wall, which is really, really cool.
We change out our artists every month. We do a featured artist of the month. They sort of inbox me some of their work. We go through and kind of pick and choose who we think will fit with our aesthetic.
These prints are the work of Amanda DURIG.
I like to mix woodblock printing with monotype, monoprinting, screen printing. I get a little bit ADD in the middle of prints, so I want to change it halfway through. So that's kind of why they're a little bit crazy.
Then we do like a little opening for them, usually the first Friday or Saturday of the month, where they can invite their friends and family. We can have people from the community come and meet them, and they can talk a little bit about their work and what they do.
The Lime Tree is also a popular venue for local musicians. COLLEY and Carolyn Bayer's band Black Wolf and the Thief are regulars.
It's awesome. Everybody's super receptive here. The staff also loves us as musicians, which helps.
And they also have Connect 4, which is pretty cool.
Game night to poetry night to small plates.
One night only. We only make a certain number. And it's first come, first serve. When it's gone, it's gone.
They use ingredients that are common ingredients, but not necessarily commonly used.
Coming up to fall, we're gonna do some clam bakes.
They use fresh basil. I mean, they try to integrate local foods, an heirloom tomato instead of a regular tomato.
I just think that anytime you can inject culture into your community, you should try to do that.
The coolest thing about this restaurant and downtown Warren in particular is that we're forming like a little community.
There's a sense of accomplishment that comes with all of it that I think is really, really rewarding.
There's local art. We have flowers on the table, which come from the Peace of Hope Garden in the Garden District just north of here.
When I get to see a musician that I really, really love and I get to see everybody enjoy them.
We kind of do our own thing here, and I mean, we encourage that with like our artists.
If I'm making somebody a cocktail and they've never had anything like it and they're really excited about it, I'm using ingredients that maybe they've never had in a drink before, I'm doing something they've never had, that's exciting.